my channel. If you are new here, please subscribe. I'd love for you to join the family. Today I am joined with a very special guest via FaceTime, Tina!
Hey!
I hope they can hear you. Hi. So I've got Tina here because we participated in Smutathon in December. We basically did a long week, basically, of just reading smut. Romance, taboo romance, steamy, forbidden romance. So it's all in this little week. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and we're going to go through one by one what we read and what we rated it as well. Screen record a Zoom meeting that we did, and hopefully if it's okay I can patch something up and put that out as well. But if not, here are our ratings and what we thought of the books. Enjoy! First book is called The Dare, and I rated this book 5 stars. And what about you?
I rated it 2.
She rated it 2 stars. So she didn't like it, but I loved it. I thought it was very dark, very steamy, very twisted, kind of like, you know, edgy. That's what I would say. But you didn't appreciate the edginess, right?
No, the edginess wasn't for me.
It wasn't for Tina, but I was all here for it, you know. 10 out of 10 from me. I gave it 5 stars, and I just thought it was amazing. From beginning to end, it had me, gripped my attention, and it was just incredible for me. So yeah, that is what I rated The Dare. We also did Desperate Measures. This is a retelling of Jasmine and Jafar. I really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend listening to the audiobook if you are going to read it. Jafar's voice, out of this world. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. What about you?
So did I.
4 out of 5?
4 out of 5.
What did you think of it overall?
I think it's very delicious. Honestly, the writing was really, really good. And like you said already, Jafar's voice.
Yeah.
Wow.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. His voice is really good. Yeah, listen to the audiobook. Go Deep was also on the list, but I didn't, unfortunately, I didn't get round to it, but Tina definitely did. Your rating of that one?
I think for me, I'd say it was a 3.
3 out of 5, she said.
Yeah.
Hearts and Darkness was the next one that we did. I gave this one, I believe, a 3 stars. I just thought it was okay. I mean, reading it, I did get through it very quickly. It was a quick read. It was very interesting, but it was just missing something for me. And I thought it was very average, and I did really love it. And everything did happen in the elevator though, so just bear that in mind when you do go into it. So not much to say about that one, just a nice quick read. It wasn't as steamy. We didn't find it as steamy as some of the other ones, did we?
No, it wasn't as steamy. I think we both expected a little bit, just a bit more steam.
Yeah, just a bit more steam, that's true.
3 out of 5.
Up next, we've got Love Unexpected, and boy did this book take us on a ride! Didn't it?
I loved it.
Loved it, absolutely loved it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars.
5 out of 5. I scored 5 out of 5.
Tina's given it a 5 out of 5.
Loved it.
10 out of 10 for her. For me, it was just a bit of a slower start than I was expecting. And also, there was one moment that we didn't actually get to see it something go down, which I was ready for the juice, you know, the drama, but that didn't happen. So that's why I've knocked off a star, but it's definitely still amazing, and I would definitely reread it at some point as well. It was amazing. This one is very taboo though. This was probably the most taboo on our list.
Yeah, it was.
It was very taboo, not for the faint-hearted. I don't know what else to say. It was just very...
Oh, it was beautiful.
Beautiful.
If you want something that's like beautifully written romance, I think this would be the book.
Yeah, definitely. I 100% agree. I think this was written in a way that was just so elegant and so classy. Like, even though there was smut, it wasn't vulgar. It was just beautifully written, and it was just so romantic. And even though you weren't supposed to love it and root for the couple or root for them, you know, you still were swooning because of the writing. Okay, the next one is The Soulmate, which this is where we disagree. We're completely on the opposite side of the spectrum for this one. Do you want to go first, since this is your favourite book?
5 out of 5. Absolutely loved it. It didn't have as much steam though. However, as a romance, rom-com type of story, oh my gosh, amazing. Recommend it. Love the main guy. That's all I'm going to say.
For me, the main guy just didn't do it. I think because we were reading such edgy and such, you know, steamy, dark romances, that he was just a bit too good. I know that's bad to say, but in real life, I'd snatch him up. You know, I'd snatch him up in real life. But in book terms, I just want something a bit different. Something that's unexpected. I want dark. I want, you know, I can't explain it. You know what I mean? I want edginess to the main character. I want something about him. I want a bit of swag about him. This guy was just your perfect, like, bore. I hate to say it.
I'm going to say it. He was an alpha. He was not a bore.
I hate to say it, Tina.
He was a man in charge, but hey.
No. I hate the whole envelope thing as well that happened. That was just utter ridiculousness. So you literally find out at the end that what was in the envelope wasn't even, you know, it didn't come out to be true in the end. So it was literally a waste of time. But I gave it a 2 stars.
Ooh.
Which, to be honest, I was thinking was harsh, but looking back on it now and reading the other books that we've read, it definitely belongs there. I think, personally, that it was enjoyable, but would I read it again? No. Did it make me laugh? No. Whereas you found it hilarious.
I was cackling the whole time.
I don't know what you were cackling on, because it was not funny to me.
Hilarious.com. Everything about it was funny. I loved it.
I don't know which bit you... I don't know if we were reading the same book, mate. Literally, I don't know what was going on here. But yeah, we disagree on that one, but it's fine. Also did Bad Saint. This book, I think we can both agree that we both loved it.
Loved it.
Had us on a roller... She gave it a 5 out of 5. I'm leaning more towards a 4.5. But... I don't know, might change my mind later on. It literally had us on a roller coaster. It was action-packed. It didn't just have the element of, you know, steaminess and a romance. You know, it had the kidnapping, the action-packed, like the angst of it, the tension between the captive and the captee, like, you know.
Very, very adventurous.
Very adventurous.
A lot of steam.
Do you know what though? I've just realised this, even though there was a lot of steam, they didn't actually hook up in this book. Sis! What? I just realised that now.
They were continuously being like thrown curveballs.
Yeah,
right?
but I think the steam was coming from, obviously certain stuff happened, but also the way that he was looking at her and like the allure, the atmosphere, do you know what I mean? There was other bits that sort of added up to the whole steaminess, you know, that contributed to it. Sacrifice was the final book, I believe, that we did. And I gave Sacrifice a 4 out of 5. I thought it was amazing.
I gave it a 3.
Tina gave it a 3. I really enjoyed this one. It was very short though, very steamy, very quick, very easy read. About vampires as well, so it was very eye-opening. There's a lot of, you know, blood play and this and that, so not for the faint-hearted, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. 3. 3. I'm just gonna keep saying that, mate, because there's 3, okay? Just whoever's read this book, you know what I'm talking about when I reference that, and please comment down below if you know what I mean. But that was that. What did you think about the book?
It's 3.
It's 3.
A good read. It didn't excite me as much, hence why 3 stars out of 5. But overall, I'd say, yeah, it was a good read.
If you had to pick one book that really shocked you and one book that swoon-worthy you loved, what would that be?
Oh, that's a good question. I have to be honest, nothing really shocks me.
No, there's got to be at least one scene that...
It was there. It didn't really shock me.
What, the whole boots thing didn't shock you? The leather situation? Licking the boots that he's been walking on? Crawling on the floor in front of everyone in the middle of the party?
No. Mm-mm.
For me, I would say for shock factor, it would have to be the dare or sacrifice. But I think that I'm gonna go with the dare. For me, for shock factor, my jaw was down to there while reading the dare. Oh, that rhymed.
Tell you what, like there was a moment in that stage. There's one scene in particular that I was like, oh my god, like what?
So the shock one, Tina's gone for Bad Saint, and the swoon one, you're going for Love Unexpected.
Yeah.
Wow, you didn't choose a song, mate.
Yeah.
Shocked, I'm shocked. But yeah, for me, the swoon one, 100% Love Unexpected as well. I think it's just the way that, you know, the author wrote it, like the writing in it and the way she expressed the longingness between the two. It just sold me on that. I think the swoon worthy was 10 out of 10 for that one. The shock one, obviously, I'm gonna have to go with the dare. It was one of my favorites and completely shocked me. And some of the shit that I read in that book, no, some of the shit that I read in that book, I've not read before. So that's why it shocked me. That's what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, so I also wanted to close out today's video by doing what we are going to be reading in January, this month. I know I'm late with my TBR and what I've read in December, but I'll go into that as well. The other thing that I did read in December for my book club was Inner Holidays by Christina Lauren, and I gave that a 3 out of 5, I would say. That was I would say an average read for us. Majority of our group gave it a 3 out of 5. We did enjoy it, but we just felt like there was a little bit missing. In terms of the fantasy, we felt like they could have dived in 100% into that fantasy, or I don't know, do something. We actually don't get an explanation really, or as to how this has happened. Is it the moon? Is it the solar? Is it the fucking... I don't fucking know. Like, what is it? So there's a lot of unanswered questions. So yeah, that's why we gave it a 3 out of 5. It was average, still enjoyable, still would recommend, but yeah. So in 2021, we want to take part in this challenge that we saw on Instagram. I believe it's created by Rate the Romance. I'll have them tagged in the description or on the screen somewhere. But we want to take part in their challenge. You read 40 romances, smutty romances. We're all here for the smutty romances. So I'm excited for this challenge. Myself and Tina are going to be taking part in this challenge. And I'll have the prompts up somewhere on the screen. But basically it entails that you choose a book for each trump and... Trump? Donald Trump? What? No. No. Check yourself right now. I mean, as in prompts. Like, there's a prompt already available and you choose a book to go with that prompt. So you check it off every time. So I decided, do you know what? Let's do a little bingo. Like, we're gonna do a bingo, a little fun little thing with this. And yeah, our aim is that we do what? Tina's trying to be spontaneous. Not even spontaneous. What is the word?
Not even spontaneous. This is according to a very serious calculation.
No, forget the calculation.
12 months.
No.
You're gonna do 3.3 books a month.
I'm not gonna lie, doing 4 books a month is not realistic for me when I have a 9 to 6 job, Monday to Friday, okay? So, we need to be realistic then. I don't want to be in a reading slump. So, we're gonna start off easy by doing 2 books out of here, and then the 1 book club book, because we're in the same book club. Choosing 2 books out of here and then the 1 book club book. I want to tell you guys about the 1 book club book that we're doing as well for January, which is a thriller. It has been chosen as, was it the thriller winner? It's been chosen as the best thriller on Goodreads for 2020. So we're super excited to be doing it and I can't wait to get into it. I've seen a lot of booktubers rave about this. The Guest List by Lucy Foley. It's going to be a crazy ride. So I'm super excited. So we're doing that one for sure this month, January. And I'll just pop you here, Tina. Let's choose 2 books from here. Okay. Shake it. Do I close my eyes? Let's close the eyes. Here we go. I'm going in. This is number 1.
Oh my god. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me.
Oh! Sorry about the suspense, Tina. You gotta wait too. A book with kiss in the title. Woo! I already know. Guess what it is? I know it. I've memorized. We've got like a grid with the books. It's 1,000 Boy Kisses. It is, yeah. It's 1,000 Boy Kisses, so we're gonna be doing that one this month.
Oh my god.
I am not ready for the emotional turmoil that this is going to be giving us. 1,000 Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole. We are doing that, and we will let you know if we cried our eyes out. I'm super excited for that one, actually. I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, that one's a really good one. I've heard endless things about it, so I'm super excited to read that. Also, Jem doing it for her book club, so we're very excited that we get to partake in that as well, and comment on her book club as well. So yeah, perfect timing for that book, actually. Next one.
Oh my god.
I just hope it's not a super long one, because that one's quite long. By the way, there's no reason they're different colours. They're just different colours to be different colours. The next one is an author's debut book, which I think is The Wild. It's The Wild, isn't it? It's The Wild by Kay Webster. Ah!
Is it?
I think it is. I'm so excited, guys, for this. This book has been on my TBR for the longest. It's the tabooist of the tabooist, I think. It's the craziest book. Like, there's such a hype behind this book. Tina, do you know what? I want to do one more. I'm excited. But we won't stretch it. So yeah, we're going to be doing The Wild by Kay Webster and 1,000 Boy Kisses.
That's so exciting.
So exciting. Tina, are you happy about those picks?
I am so excited.
Buzzing, we're buzzing.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm super excited. But the thing is, I think 1,000 Boy Kisses is the long one. So we got to get that started on that one ASAP. We've got 2 weeks, guys. We want to be done before February. Well, the beginning week of February. So we'll let you know how we get on. Yeah, guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will give you an update for how we get on with what we read next month, and I will let you know our ratings and everything. So this is what we're going to be doing throughout the year, and I've got my little bowl of prompts as well, so we're going to be doing this every single month. We've got some really exciting times coming ahead, and I'm so excited. Just a really exciting way to, you know, spice up our reading and read different things, and just because I find that with my TBR list it's getting very long and I don't actually get to all of it. Hopefully with this it makes sure that I get to my favorite ones. In here there's all the favorite ones, some Mafia books that I want to get into, Cora Riley books. Like, how have I not read any Cora Riley books? So I really want to get into that. There's some more Colleen Hoover in here. I feel like after I read Hopeless when I was a teen, basically, I really fell off of Colleen Hoover books. So I really want to read the popular ones like Regretting You, All You're Perfect, and November 9. These books I hear people endlessly talking about, and I just really want to read. Hopefully with this challenge I will get to it. I just want to say a huge thank you to Rate the Romance, as you know, we wouldn't be doing this challenge without them, and for taking the time to put the grid together and everything to make it super fun. And I'm very excited for this challenge, and I hope it will help me to read more this year. So yeah, I'll have everyone that I've mentioned down in the description bar, so go show them some love. And yeah, subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.